Okay, so paint update. All I've got left is the roof up there. Haven't done that. Everything else on this vehicle is completed. This is the shade tree paint job, and it's coming along good. It turned out really nice. The color matches really well with the rest of the truck. I didn't paint the bed of the truck, but as you can see, the color matches really well, and pretty happy with the way it turned out. It's ready to go. The engine runs great. All I got to do is paint the roof, and it's a done deal, man. Whenever the weather will allow. It rained yesterday. It's going to rain today. Can't paint in the rain. It's too much humidity. But grill turned out nice. Hood turned out nice. Door turned out nice. Fender turned out nice. It's all right, man. As you can see, there's no visible body damage, or I thought the door was going to turn out a lot worse, but it didn't. It turned out okay, so I'm happy with it, and hopefully it'll be gone this week. Hopefully he'll come pick it up this week, and we'll be done with it. I still have to fix the AC. I got to hook up the my vacuum machine. Got a 5 CFM vacuum machine right here, and there's no Freon in it, so I need to see how bad of a leak is in there. If it's just a tiny leak, then what I'll do is I'll load the system. I will load the air conditioning system with Freon and put some dye in it, and then you'll drive it and see where the leak's coming from, and then repair the leak. So that's really the best way to fix an air conditioning system. You can buy those sniffers, and I'm sure they have really good ones, but it's been my experience that the best way to do it is load the system good with Freon with a good dye, and then drive it. And it's the best way to determine where the AC system leak is coming from. So here we are. We're at the end of this project. Now, honestly, I should have been able to do this job. You're looking at engine build, engine installation, and I didn't actually build the engine, but I did. It was a long block. It wasn't a complete long block. It was just the basic heads and blocks. So I had to take everything off the old one, clean it, paint it, put it on this one, and install it back into the truck. But I still should have been able to do this whole job in about probably 50 man hours. I could have done this in the day before I got hurt. I could have done this job in 50 man hours. If I couldn't have done this job in 50 man hours, something wrong with me, because it wasn't really that bad. But I'm going on 3 months. It's taken me 3 months to do this job, and obviously a man could not make a living taking 3 months to do something he should have been able to do in 50 hours. So just to give you an idea of what my physical condition is, I can still do this, but there's no way I could make a living. No one would hire me. No one would say, "Oh, your back hurts, go ahead and go lay down, or go ahead and go back home for 3 or 4 days, and then when you feel like it, come on back up here and go back to work." And you can't blame them for that. But I'm thankful that I can still walk around, and thankful that I can still move around and do this kind of stuff, because I love to do it. This is what makes me happy, being able to do this kind of stuff. So I'm thankful for that I still can do it. I can't make a living in it, which really sucks, man. It really sucks. I can't tell you how bad that sucks, because there's good money in doing this. If you're good at what you do, and you fix it right the first time, then you can make a really, really good living, honest excuse me, living at doing this kind of work. But not when you have a nearly severed spine. So alright guys, so again, this is about it. I still got dust all over the windshield. That's not paint, that's actually dust, because this thing's set for, I don't even know how, he said it's set for 2 years. So as you can see, I just lightly ran the buffer on the bed of this truck, and back this thing up. And the color matches really well. I'm really really happy with the way the color matches on this thing, because color matching is hard to do, and PPG gets it right, man. They really do. They get as close to matching color. They get closer to matching color than anybody that I've ever worked with. So Sherwin-Williams doesn't even come close. I used a Sherwin-Williams paint on my wife's car, and it's not even close, man. It's not even a close match. I'm gonna have to repaint the whole front end on her car one of these days. I'm going to go ahead and paint the window wells. I'm going to go ahead and paint the damn, I can't even say it now. The wheel wells flat black. I've got some flat black paint, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that to make the job look nicer. And again, this man saved a ton of money allowing me to do this for him, because he had plenty of time to do it. You know, typically a guy's not going to bring your car to a shop and say, okay, you can have it for 3 months, see you later. Yeah, this was really a blessing sent from heaven for me, to be able to come out here and be active and work on this thing while I can, and when I can. And so I've been really happy and blessed to be able to do that. So the other side of the truck still needs to be buffed. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I might do it. I don't know. Just to make the job look good. His grandson was supposed to come over. Who this truck is for was supposed to come over here and do the buffing, but he's 15 and it's hard to get him to commit to anything. So just like I was at that age. I got to go work. What? Oh yeah. Well, I gotta go do something. So, but hopefully. Again, hopefully this thing will be out of here this week if the weather will let me do some work and get this roof painted, because that's all that's left. I still got some tape up there, which I was getting ready to do it yesterday, but it rained. So anyway, I'm just rambling on now, but this is a shade tree paint job. Turned out good. I would like to probably wet sand this side of the truck, because I sprayed it a little bit dry, just a little bit. I was worried about sag. I was worried about getting some sag, and so I put it on a little bit drier than I did on the hood, because the hood was laying flat, and so I got a little bit of orange peel in it, but it's not real bad. But you know, for me, if it were mine, I would probably wet sand it down and buff it out, because then it would look as smooth as the back does right there. But you can see just a little bit of tiny little bit of orange peel, but it's not bad. So, but anyway, it is what it is. I did all of this body work for $500. So that's taking the hood down to the metal and completely redoing the hood, painting the grille, adjusting the fender so that it would fit, doing all the body work, and painting basically half of the truck was painted. So yeah, he saved a ton of money, probably $1,000 easy. And you know, I got to be active for the last 3 months and do some work. So, but here we are at the end of the story here. Thing runs great, runs like a top, man. Just absolutely no problems at all. He does have to get it inspected. Well, you can see there's the inspection sticker. It's been sitting since 2012. So 7/2012. This is 2015. So it's been sitting for almost 3 years. So, but again, it's good to go. So it's fixing to go out the door as soon as I put the paint on the hood. I'm gonna go ahead and spray these wiper blades. Look at me shaking, man. This is sad. Come on, focus in. I'm gonna paint these wiper blades. They're all looking like crap. They need to be painted, so I'm gonna do that and call it a day. All right, guys, that's all I got. Everybody take it easy. Shade tree paint jobs can be done. They turn out nice when you take your time and do them the way that I did. Just do a little bit at a time, and you know, that way you don't generate all the fog that you get when you're spraying an entire truck. Because when you paint the entire truck, you just generate so much dust and so much fog in the air that all that crap sticks to the truck when you don't have a paint booth to suck it all out. So suck out all the dust and everything that you get when you don't have a spray booth. But if you do a little bit at a time, this is what you get. This is the result right here. Just like I said, I've done a bunch of these, and you know, it can be done. It probably isn't as good as what you would get in a spray booth, but you know what? For a third of the price, I think I would go this way. Just me, but that's just me. So, all right, guys, that's all I got. Everybody have a great day, great weekend coming up, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace. I'm out.